Alrighty. Yeah, so, as you may see, this is my first YouTube video. It is definitely not going to be high quality, definitely not going to be that grand, and as you can tell by my voice, the microphone is not that grand either. I'm playing off of a regular Xbox mic, but I'm sure that I can still do something, you know, just entertain someone, at least. I'm going to be playing Pizza Tower. Essentially, I'm going to give you like a 30-second rundown. That dude right there, he's sitting in the chair. His name's Pepino Spaghetti, and there's this evil dude named Pizza Face who's threatening to blow up his pizza place. So, you gotta run in and just destroy the other dude's pizza place before he can obliterate you. That's basically it, and as you can see, I've 100%ed all the files with all the possible achievements. I may have over 200 hours on this game. I may be an addict. Today I'm just going to be deleting one of these bad boys and going for the Quick as Hell achievement, which is by beating it in under 2 hours. And said requirements sound difficult, but it's really not that bad. Say, you can see the Pizza Tower, the place, that's what the game's named after, guys, look. It's a pizza tower. Yeah, so basically you're this dude, right, yeah, that dude right there. You can run, grab dudes, beat them up. It's a really grand game. I assume that if you clicked on this, you already know what it's about, and you're just here to watch it. So yeah, I'm just gonna be trying to going quick, you know? Got a little timer in the bottom left. I'm gonna make mistakes here and there, but I'm still gonna try to be fast. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be using any speedrun tech, except for maybe the one where you like cancel out of a boss stage to get out of it quicker. That one I will use just because it's an easy time save. Oh yeah, so those little dudes that are following me, they give you money, the toppings. You have to there's 5 of them per stage, and each boss fight costs a certain amount of money to get into, and they're each worth 10 bucks. So mainly, I don't know how many there are, but you're excused a total of 9 of them, meaning that 9 of them are not required to beat the game. But, so that's where the strategy comes in. If there's 5 per level, that means we can excuse an entire level worth of these guys. Because the points of the levels are to get these guys so that we can buy the boss fight. So, you might be wondering which level I'm going to skip. The longest level, in my opinion, is the Gnome Forest in World 3, so we're just going to skip it entirely. And then the other 4 excused are from the Oregano Desert in World 2, which is my least favorite level, just because it's very difficult to get a perfect score on. Okay. Very distracted while talking. I think I'm not going to be doing very grand here. Yeah, there's also little secret level thingamajigs and collectibles, but I'm not going to really be going for those, only the toppings. Mach speed, baby. Okay. Oh yeah, the timer, you have to beat it in under 2 hours, which sounds hard, but it's really lenient. Like, you have plenty of spare time. So all those banana slips, wow, I'm really not doing good. But I had plenty of time. As you may have noticed, how am I going to be able to possibly entertain you for 2 whole hours? That's where I'm going to bring in this little feature, right? I call them the schizo rants. At least that's what my friend calls them. Like, I usually just go on, like, they say that whenever I talk, I just occasionally rail off, and I go off the tracks and I just start spewing random nonsense. So occasionally, maybe like once per gaming session, or maybe multiple times per a very long one like this one, I will just, you know, go on a random rant about an opinion I have. They're not scripted at all, so I don't even know when it's gonna happen. But I can guarantee you, I'm gonna probably do one. I'm just gonna start ranting. And you're gonna have no control over it. Like, if you don't like it, then, hey, what can I tell you? Gonna take my normal pills. Okay, dude, just perfect time for a story. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you are aware of the Dream music video. Okay, first off, if this is gonna be a 2-hour video, I really hope the recording goes right, because I have an editing software, but I'm not rich enough to pay for the subscription. So there's just a giant watermark. So I have to do this all in one take, and I really hope it's recording. Anyway, back to the rant. So I had a math teacher, 6th or 7th grade. It was advanced math. So, you know, I was one of the smart kids. Still am one, but she was really cool. Like, she did this thing where every good grade you got, you would get a certain amount of points. And it was like a point system. You can buy candies. Like, I remember one of them was like 200 points, and it was like a giant thing of Reese's, and I saved up for like half the school year for it, and yeah, I was just the guy walking with a giant thing of Reese's like the last day of school, and it was awesome. But one of the things, one day she gave us all a little sheet of music, because she would play Spotify music, like maybe some, like maybe Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, yada yada, and I wrote on this little slip, whatever we wrote down, she would like probably add to the playlist if she thought it was good. And she gave this us for free. Like, usually it would be like 25 points or like 50 points. She gave this for free. So we all chose one song. And I was going through puberty at the time, so I didn't really know how immature this was. I wasn't really thinking straight. And so I put down Dream, the Mask music video. And I was a little troll, and so she never responded to it. She never like called me out about it, because I haven't watched it. Like, when I put it on the list, I hadn't watched it. Like, I watched it like a year before, and so I had no clue what the lyrics were. I just knew that it was like cringy and stuff. So I put her. I gave her the song. Oh, I just noticed I grabbed a collectible. I didn't need to. I forgot. I'm trying to just go quick. Yeah, back to the rant. I put the song up, but like, I had this weird feeling. I was like, does it say a curse word in that song? Like, I had this weird gut feeling it said a curse word. I couldn't shake it off me, because I was like, I feel like it says a curse word. So one night I looked up the song, and right at the end he goes, "Yeah, I'm okay, bitch." And so I was like, holy crap, dude, my teacher. That's a curse word to my teacher. Like, I can't do that, right? And so, like, for the next 2 months, I was worried sick that every time I went in there, she would call me out about it. She never did. And then the weird thing was, like, earlier, before I put it on the list, like, at the very beginning of the year, we were all, like, supposed to write down something. I don't know what came to this, like, what the lead-up was, but I think I remembered writing about my fear of failure. Like, I was, like, very sincere in this. Like, I had a very big fear of failure, not meeting up to everyone else's standards. Because I have very high standards set on me, but I'm not here to whine about them. Because I feel like I'm doing fine right now. And so, like, the teacher thought I was just this little... Crap, that's just a waste of time. The teacher thought I was just this little poor boy who, like... I'm not poor. Like, just a poor little kid who, wasn't... He was like under pressure or something. I really wasn't under that much pressure. I just said I had a fear of it. And then I put, so like, I told her I had a fear of failure, and then I mentioned her a song, a cringy song about Dream taking normal pills and being depressed. And so that is literally in my top 3 embarrassing moments. Because if you put 2 and 2 together, which anyone can do, it could make. I thought the teacher thought I was depressed or something. When in all reality, that was like one of the best years of my life. Like, that was like when I really found myself. So yeah, I was a little troll. Anyway, that's what you're gonna be able to expect from this. Just me playing a game, occasionally talking about some random story I have, or just ranting. Crap. Yeah, whenever you're talking, you really forget the layout of these levels, because I remember I can do like a speedrun of these in like, I remember one time I did it in an hour 30, and that's how much time I had left to spare, but now I'm so distracted. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I said earlier this is my first YouTube video. It's actually not. The first one I have is like one of those things where you're very embarrassed that you know anything about it, but you still don't really care for it. Like you don't care if you're embarrassed. It was if you can click on my channel and look at it, it was just it was like I had a really, like, I still kind of do. I have like a fascination with analog horror, good or bad. Well, the bad ones I certainly don't have fascinations with. I just think that it's a very cool way of telling the means of a story. But I think it's a little cliched in most of them. Only like a rare handful are actually like something very cool. Like Tangivirus is super good. And then stuff like Gooby, that wasn't very good. Stuff like, come on, I had like a whole scripted little schizo rant. I know I said there weren't scripts, because there aren't scripts, but I played out a scenario in my mind where I just had a schizo rant on analog horror, and I totally forgot it. Probably have dementia. Yeah, but, Jesus, I'm actually a brain fart right now. What was I even talking about? Holy crap, This is awkward. Okay, so I was talking about my first YouTube video, right? So it was made to be a riff on like poorly made analog horror, and like how some of them are literally just like goofy VHS white text on a black background with like just a regular image, like just a common IP character with some like goofy scary eyes. And so I just said, what is the most stupid riff on analog horror that I could make? And I thought of the TBH autism creature. You know, the little thing with 4 legs and the big eyes that goes yippee, that thing. And so like I thought of that, and then I just said that's perfect. So I created I just googled scary eyes, scary mouth, and I crafted a little concoction, and it was hideous. And then I put like a very poorly thought out edits on there, like the following footage is anomalous in content. If at any moment you feel endangered while watching this, you should turn it off immediately. Like stuff like that, like very cliche. And yeah, I just made it to be an absolute troll, and I called it crappy analog horror colon it had autism. Like it was an episodic thing, and episode 1 was it had autism, which was really just goofy. Like it wasn't good in any way. Like the editing software I used to make it, I didn't have a subscription for, so there was just this giant watermark throughout the entire video, and it really wasn't good in any means whatsoever. But that's really what I was going for. Like even the watermark, it's annoying when watching a video, yes, but it also like kind of adds character. Like when you're shooting at making something be as bad as possible, a watermark can really add character to it. And with a length of like 30 seconds, it's really not that bad. I even sprinkled in a couple secrets here and there, like there was this bit where it said if at any point you feel uncomfortable, you should turn off the viewing device, and then it cut to the clip, but there's like a very single frame where you could see it would say hide, just like a tiny secret. And there was like a bit at the very end where it was like a very dark text and it said it had autism. Like literally it doesn't mean anything. It was one of the secrets. There was like 3 secrets in there. Okay, so the dark text. That was one of the little secrets, micro secrets. I think that was actually it, actually. Yeah, there's just a tiny secret in there for my very delicate, my very avid fans, my very avid 0 subscribers to really look into there. I'll take what I can get. That was a good time save, I guess. You know what? That's a time save too. Sounded horrible. Yeah, I might have to split this into multiple parts, like one part per world, but maybe like one part per 2 worlds, per every other world, because you know, I gotta make sure it's all good so that I can redo it if I need to. The only shame in redoing it is I lose all the schizo rants, because I can't do a schizo rant twice, because if I do, it just like won't be original, you know? Like it won't be the same. Like then it would be scripted. This is one of the boss fights. He's a Pepper Man, as you may have saw. He's stupid easy to get a perfect score on. But yeah. I don't actually know the lore behind him. I think most of the bosses don't really have much lore as to why they're actually here. Like one of them is literally just a guy with a cheese blob with a gun. That's literally him. And like I don't think it's really explained in detail why he's there at all. But then again, I don't think this game was really meant to be telling a great story. I think it was just meant to. You can literally call me psychotic on that one, but I think it was just meant to have fun. Oh, I got hit. There goes my perfect score. No, I just remembered I won't be getting a perfect score either way, because there's a little time save you can hit, because it's usually the end of the level. It tells you what score you got, but the timer still like kind of runs, I think. But as soon as you grab the key, you can click exit and skip the cutscene. But it'll remove your score. So you look right there, I have 0 score for Pepperman. But I still got the key. On to the next world. 15 minutes for World 1. That's pretty good. That's really good, you know? Oh yeah, this is the level that I hate, just because, like, on my first playthrough, like, literally before I reached the final boss, I tried to get a perfect score on all the levels. This one was the hard one. Like, World 2, Level 1, this was the hard one, just because it was so complex. So the reason, I also said this is the one where you have to skip 4 of the toppings, 4 of the little collectibles, because they each have their own little mini segment that you go through, but they each take like 15 seconds to beat, while other toppings are like a 3-second little grab and go, which is why you skip these ones. Because although they don't save that much time, if you skip them, it does save like an entire 2 minutes in total. And that's an entire 2 minutes I don't want to bore you with. The same reason we're skipping the entire level of Gnome Forest, because it's like 7 minutes long. it is stupid hard to get a perfect score on Gnome Forest. Not because it's a hard level, just because it's so easy to mess up on because it's so long. You just have to be perfect for so long.
Ouchie.
Oh no, guys, I ran out of commentary. Let me know down in the comments section below, do you want commentary to be like good? Like, do you want it to be about the game, like me saying, oh boy, I just jumped over that cow? Or do you want me saying stuff, just like random stuff, like not at all related to the game in any way whatsoever, but just talking? Oh yeah, other games. I don't really have much planned for after this video because recording on a computer is easy, but most of the video games I have are on like Xbox. I only have like 7 games on the computer, and I don't really know how to record on Xbox. I mean, I know how, I just don't really know how, you know? Like, I can record, I just don't really know how to transfer the stuff good. So yeah, you might be wondering why my username is Femur Gripper. Like, why didn't I do something that would be useful, like name myself after what I do, like the guy that does gameplay videos, or Gamer Guy 2372. I named myself Femur Gripper because I remember one time someone came over to the house, one of my sister's friends, and he needed a username for something. I don't know what it was, but it was something. And he was like, why don't I just make it something random? And then he thought of the most random word. He said, like, random combination of words. He said, Femur Gripper. And I thought that was the funniest thing, but he ended up not making it his username. So I said, I can't let that opportunity go to waste. So I made my Steam account Femur Gripper. And then my YouTube channel, Femur Gripper. Just because it is a funny name. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It's just funny. Oh, crabs. Dude, you know what I really noticed after like the first mic test? Is that whenever I'm playing video games, I'm really bad at projecting my voice. Well, projecting, not really. I can be as loud as I want, but I mean making it sound like I have emotions in any way whatsoever. Like whenever I'm talking with my friends, I'm often told to pipe down. Okay, that sounded bad, but I'm often told that I talk very loudly, which is true. I do. Like, it's something that I'm actively working on. It's something that I like actually congratulate people. Like if someone tells me, dude, you're talking too loud, you know what I say? I don't snap at them. I say, you know what, dude, I actually very much appreciate that, because I actually have been trying to work on that. It sounds like I'm being a jerk. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm a sarcastic guy, but I'm not being sarcastic there. Yeah, I'm actively trying to work on how quiet I can be. But I feel like, you know, when I'm recording this, like when I heard myself on the audio for the first time, I was like, it sounds like a rotted corpse. I don't sound emotional at all. Gotta love that time save. Gotta love it. Okay. It's not like I'm putting this on this speedrun leaderboard. Ow. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I might end the recording after this world. You know what? Yeah, I'm doing that. Okay, I think I might have said this earlier, but I'm doing this all in one take. I'm not editing it over, so I'm not going to be cutting out clips of me saying stuff that can be easily contradicted. Like at the very beginning I said it was going to be 2 hours long, and then right now I'm saying I'll cut the recording after this world. That's just because a real man thinks while he's playing video games. Like that's a real man is that's when he's at his most completativeatory. Yeah, that's what it is. I feel like I missed something. Holy crap, it's Mort. I freaking love you, Mort. Mort the chicken. Literally be my husband. Wow.
Ouchie.
Yeah. I love you more. Who said that? Creep. I just realized that if I make a really bad joke, I won't be able to edit it out, because I'll have to put a giant watermark over it because of the editing software. Like, either I upload the file raw or I upload it not very good. Come on. Do you?
Yay!
I think there's one more level in this world than the boss fight. I'll go ahead and buy it now, just so I can get the little cutscene out of the way while I'm moving down here, you know? It's probably shaving some time. Maybe the 2-second time gain right there. I'll take what I can get. That was unfortunate. That was also unfortunate. remember this one was a very annoying level to get a perfect score on, just because those, in order to get a perfect score, there's a lot of criteria, like, getting a giant point score in the top left, as well as grabbing all the hidden collectibles, as well as finding all the other secrets. But one of them is that you can never lose your combo. You see that little combo meter in the top right? There's a little, right where it says the number of combo, in this case 13, or 14 right now, right where it says the number, there's like a little ghost above it, and if that thing ever reaches the end of its path, it resets the combo, and every 100 points resets it to maximum. Every 10 points adds 1/10 of it back, and every killed enemy resets it to maximum. But if you take damage, it loses half of its progress. There's a voice crack, yuck. And so, since the enemies in this level they have guns, naturally it's very hard to not get hit, which is why it was so hard to keep the combo. Yeah, jeez, I really noticed that, you really run dry out of dialogue that you can have after a while. So far the recording's got 32 minutes on it. Got a little recording timer, so it's different from the game timer. Yeah, after a while you really can't think of anything to say. Except for how you can't think of things to say. That's an easy thing to say. It's very cliche, I have to say. I got nothing else for today. Hooray. Okay, all we got's a boss fight. Well, while I'm fighting, so I'm just stretching a little. Might as well say, if you somehow come across this, if you're a Pizza Tower avid fan and you manage to find this video, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm not trying to, like, get, like, interactions. I, like, genuinely want to know, like, let me know if the, voice to game audio ratio is too high or low, like you can't hear my voice and the game is too loud, or the game is too low and you can hear my voice too much. Yeah, let me know if it's just boring, it's bland. Let me know if you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed the gameplay, the commentary, if you enjoyed the ranting. Just really let me know what you like and what you don't. Let me know if you want a different game. My next video, I don't really have a schedule, I just kind of do what I want, when I want, baby. You can't tell me what to do, I do what I want, when I want. But, yeah, I just felt like hopping on Pizza Tower and recording, so I did. So let me know if you want a different game, or if you want the part 2, where I do the other 2 worlds, and then the final. Like, I got other games, like, I'll tell you what, if you're the first person to comment, I will take your vote as the sole vote, the sole decider. It'll be between, you can play some Phasmophobia, some Lethal Company, or Pizza Tower, or think of something else. Come on, what games do I have? Okay, Phasmophobia. Oh, Slay the Spire, the card game. All of them are crazy good. All of them are games I avidly love. Or all of them are games I'd be willing to play. Okay, boom, got the key. Well,